The 2026 FIFA World Cup has begun across 3 host nations, stretching from Mexico City to the coastal stadiums of Canada and the United States. This is the largest edition in history. The field expands to 48 teams, competing in a restructured format that demands 104 matches to crown a champion. Critics of the expansion warned that a larger tournament would inevitably dilute the quality of play, creating lopsided matches and softening the competitive stakes of the opening round. The early results suggest a different reality. Visiting nations are facing a relentless physical wall, walking into stadiums where the home crowds have elevated the pressure to a fever pitch. Rather than a slow buildup, the expanded format has forced every nation to adapt to an immediate, high-stakes environment, where one early loss can jeopardize an entire campaign. Mexico provided the first blueprint for host nation success, leveraging a ravenous home crowd to secure a definitive 2-0 victory over South Africa. South Korea followed by establishing a standard for efficiency in Group A, edging out Czechia 2-1 in a match defined by tactical discipline and quick transitions. These wins are being anchored by high-profile leaders who have arrived in peak form. Players like Son Heung-min are proving that individual brilliance remains the deciding factor when the margins are this thin. These opening matches have established a ruthless baseline. In 2026, pedigree and history are secondary to immediate results on the pitch. Hosting a tournament of this magnitude places a specific, suffocating pressure on the home team to deliver more than just a participation trophy. The United States met that expectation in Los Angeles, dismantling Paraguay 4-1 in a match that looked less like a group stage opener and more like a tactical warning shot. The American attack found its rhythm early. Operating from the left, Christian Pulisic served as the creative engine, consistently dragging the Paraguayan defense out of position. Folarin Balogun executed the plan with precision, finding the back of the net twice to turn tactical dominance into a 4-goal statement. In Los Angeles, the U.S. transitioned from host to contender, pairing tactical discipline with an aggressive attacking depth that signals their intent to go deep into the knockout rounds. For Canada, the opening match became a test of resilience rather than dominance, defined by a struggle to stay composed under the weight of home expectations. They fell behind early to a Bosnia and Herzegovina squad that capitalized on a lapse in the Canadian backline, silencing the crowd in Toronto. Recovering from an early deficit in your own World Cup requires an extreme level of mental focus. The core of Canada's golden generation had to anchor the team to prevent an emotional collapse. That focus paid off when Cy Larin came off the bench to strike the equalizer, rescuing a 1-1 draw and salvaging a vital point in Group B. Rescuing that point keeps Canada in the conversation. The way they fought back has created an emotional momentum that could prove more valuable than a comfortable win. The 2026 format contains a specific risk for established European powers, the danger of complacency in a condensed group stage. Switzerland appeared to have their match against Qatar under complete control, leading through a Briel and Bolo penalty and limiting their opponents to speculative chances. But Qatar remained patient. In stoppage time, a single well-placed strike leveled the match at 1-1, stunning the Swiss bench and flipping the momentum of the group. For a favored team, dropping points in the final seconds is a mathematical nightmare. It turns the final group matches into a desperate search for security. The draw in Group B illustrates an emerging theme in this tournament. 90 minutes of tactical control can be erased by seconds of late-game complacency. The path to the knockouts is already becoming congested, and the incoming heavyweights are entering a tournament that has already proven to be unforgiving. Brazil enters Group C carrying the heaviest legacy in football. As 5-time champions, they are the standard against which every other nation is measured. Their first test is a Moroccan side that represents a new, modern threat. After their historic run in 2022, they have become one of the most tactically disciplined and fearless squads in the world. In the same group, Haiti and Scotland prepare for a match that is as much about cultural identity as it is about footballing points. The Scottish support has arrived in force, bringing a level of national expectation that few other European nations can match. They face a Haitian team returning to the World Cup after a 52-year absence, a narrative of patience and persistence that makes them one of the most emotional stories of the summer. These upcoming fixtures are unpredictable collisions of national ambition, where historical titles mean less than the performance on the pitch today. Over the next 48 hours, a wave of traditional titans will step onto the pitch to establish their own footholds in the tournament. Germany is staring down an opening test against tournament debutants Curaçao, a match where the European elite must avoid the same trap that caught Switzerland. The schedule remains relentless, with Japan facing the Netherlands and the entry of Spain, Belgium, and Uruguay shortly after. In this expanded field, the hierarchy of global football is being tested, and no team, no matter their history, is guaranteed a safe passage. The 2026 World Cup is already challenging the status quo. Predict the outcome of Brazil versus Morocco in the comments, and subscribe for daily updates as the group stage continues.